Hey, it's Seb from socialanxietysolutions.com, and today we're in the middle of the opening of the Social Confidence Club. We're open for registration right now, and you can sign yourself up by going to bit.ly/social confidence club. Now, I know that a lot of people are kind of like, should I join? Should I not join? And from a lot of the members that joined last year, I heard that it wasn't me that was the deciding factor. It was hearing testimonials from other people. And so guess what? I've got some great testimonials for you of people who share their experience. I think you'll find this very inspiring. We've kept it short. We just picked out a couple of the great bits. The full interviews are released on my channel, youtube.com/Sebastian Doc, as well as on the podcast, Social Anxiety Solutions, in iTunes. So without further ado, enjoy.
I think so much has changed, honestly. I don't overthink. I don't even consider myself like to have social anxiety at all anymore. There might be situations I feel anxious here and there or whatever randomly, but I don't see it as like, oh my God, it's this huge problem. It's just kind of like, a phase.
Blushing has gone away almost completely.
You're asking, how is everything in terms of social anxiety? Yeah, it's fantastic. It's great. Could be better.
I can talk to people easily. I can even start conversations nowadays. That wouldn't be the case like 20 years ago. When you are relaxed, you get back your sense of humor, if there is any. Also, at that time, I was tired most of the time because being anxious makes you tired afterwards. I have much more energy nowadays.
And I don't find that I'm scared anymore to even explain how I felt or like that I've had social anxiety and I've experienced these different things. It's almost like, this is what it was. And I was even telling some other friends in the group that like, this is a thing now that, we've been through that we can help other people with. And it's, some people maybe never experience it, but not that we're lucky in any way, but it's something that we know. And if somebody else experiences it, then we fully understand it. But yeah, I'm not embarrassed at all with anything, or like to say, like even throughout the club, I started noticing I was less like worried about it, because I would even tell like some friends like, oh yeah, I have like, my little, I would just call it like a little group session or therapy or something, like healing little thing to some people. And I wasn't embarrassed to say that or like talk about what it was about. And I just kind of like sort of started peeling away at a lot of things. And I think I just developed a lot more acceptance of what I've been through and who I am.
These days, I'm totally relaxed, which wasn't the case 20 years ago.
There's no regression. It's continuous, like moving forward. There's ups and downs and peaks and valleys along the way, but that's life. There's, certainly subclinical levels of anxiety that I think anybody experiences. So, but no, I just handle those dips pretty smoothly. I reached some point where, that journey that you described where you're kind of climbing the mountain. I reached some point where I think I got high enough up the mountain that I could start kind of like skiing down the mountain and going, there's just a whole mountain range out there. So there's just different journeys, different adventures after that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I just think tapping is a wonderful form of therapy. I like to say it's something that's different and it's worth trying for everybody. Everybody you don't even have to, like have, I don't know, a specific issue or problem. It really releases your body, or just like relaxes a lot of your nerves and everything.
I did a lot of tapping with that, all the childhood baggage thing, all that. It helped a lot. Yeah. And I've been doing it like every once in a while. There were long pauses between when I felt better. I almost forgot about it.
Tapping is such a healing thing for me. I'll even do it randomly sometimes still now, just if I feel something or just anything, because it just makes me feel calm and good. And it's something that I know works.
What you learn in the group, it translates out into the real world, which is fascinating. Where else can you get that? That's why I think it worked so well. The tap, like obviously this tapping is a very powerful technique.
I've been following that for 1 year now, and it has been a very good year for me. Yeah. It has still helped me, even though I thought that it was quite good. I'm much better now.
Being in a group with people who understand you is really powerful. And that alone, I think right away, even once I got in and I met a couple of people, right away, I was like, I just felt like that little bit of a shift.
Yeah, I like it very much. I think it's a very good system.
I just think it's a place where you feel safe and like people understand you. And it's also compared to other forms of things that you could do to try to help yourself. It's a lot like of a cheaper route too. And it's, again, you're in a group. So it's just something about that, I think it's a really strong dynamic. So I 100% would recommend it. And you can go back and listen to things, and it's really good. And then you just tap the whole time, and it's relaxing, and it's just has so many different kinds of benefits for the price. Because I know I was always kind of concerned about that too. I was like, oh, because it's always, money can always be another anxiety or that kind of thing. But for other things that I've paid for not getting results, or you go one therapy session, like how like expensive it can add up and make you feel more like anxious. And I really think the club also helped me understand myself even more too, which was nice.
I've been in your shoes, if that person, whoever is listening to this and is getting anxious. Like I started climbing up that mountain fairly quickly after there was a lot of big shifts that occurred along that journey after the 30-day challenge, and even during the 30-day challenge. And then I started becoming more comfortable in these social situations, that's when I really started realizing that this is the real deal, and it was working.
All right, hope you love that. Hope you feel inspired by it. If you want to know more about the Social Confidence Club, what's in it for you, how you can join, and all the details, go to bit.ly/Social Confidence Club. But hurry up, because we are closing registration on February the 17th at 23:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we're closing for a whole year. We're not reopening. That's how we have been doing it. That's how we will do it again. Because together, we are working through particular modules as a group. And so you cannot get in a couple of months later, because you'll be missing out on that, and then you can't catch up. So this is your opportunity. If you want to overcome your social anxiety, you want to increase your social ease, you want to be guided and supported on your journey to effortless social ease, have accountability in place, have a great group of people all focused in the same direction, releasing their social anxiety, and do it in a simple way. Every Tuesday you get a tap along boost to boost your motivation. Every Thursday, you get a specific tapping lesson specifically applied to overcoming a part of your social anxiety. And on Sunday, we have the live webinars that you can simply tap along with. Again, you can be completely anonymous. You can watch the replays. There are different levels of participation. It's totally up to you. In fact, you can go through the Social Confidence Club without anyone ever knowing that you've done it. It's like that. It is amazing, okay? Go check it out at bit.ly/Social Confidence Club. Do it quick. Talk to you soon. Bye.